G'day guys, I'm Lee Miller from Barham. I operate the Caltech service station in Murray Street. We're here today to talk to Dave about the formation of the Riverina estate and to get a little bit more information on how the process is going to happen and what we need to do to get this going. So what do you want to do with this, Dave?
Well, the first thing, Lee, that I want to make clear to viewers and to Lee is that we are here to succeed. We are here to form a Riverina estate. Lee and I and other people are not here at all to waste anyone's time and fail. But we will form a Riverina estate. This will happen.
Yeah.
Now, the first, there's only, surprisingly, Lee, the only requirement to forming a Riverina estate, and in fact any state in Australia, is the consent of the Parliament of the existing state.
Okay. Yep. So New South Wales. Yep. Now
we intend to have the Riverina estate to be the historical area of the Riverina in New South Wales, but also northern Victoria.
Yep.
Particularly the irrigation areas of northern Victoria.
Excellent.
Simply because the Riverina, it's a very productive irrigation area. Northern Victoria is is a very productive irrigation area as well. But both areas are being shafted by the Riverina by the New South Wales state government, and Northern Victoria by the Victorian government.
That's right. Yeah. So we've got to fix this.
We have to fix it. We're all in this. We're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
And the Riverina State Party will encompass the Riverina, of course, but also including Northern Victoria as well.
So Dave, to take the next step to form this party and have things at a bigger scale, what do we need to do there? Memberships? That sort of thing?
We want to form a Riverina State Party. Now, a political party in the same as, for example, the Liberal Party, the Labor Party, the Greens and the National Party, we will form a Riverina State Party. The name expresses the objective and the purpose of that party entirely, and that is to form a Riverina State. What a party will do, will give a bit more of a formal structure to the movement. But also it'll magnify the issue in the public arena.
Which is good.
Absolutely. It won't be just a discussion around a table amongst a significant number of people. No, you have to form register a political party. We want to get 750 members at least. And that will that's a definite number of people.
So 750 people
at least
will take you to the next step to be able to go to the New South Wales government or the Victorian government to say, we want to form our own state.
That's right. We will register a political party, and that political party will stand candidates in every electorate in the Riverina and Northern Victoria. And what it will do, it will give supporters of the Riverina state the opportunity to vote on that issue.
That's right, and that's what they have. They can vote, but the votes are being unheard.
No, the Riverina estate is really the only solution to the problems that we have in the Riverina and Northern Victoria. I think history's proven that delegations, reports, all the facts and the figures and so forth put to politicians and bureaucrats really, they really haven't made the difference that they should have. The disaster rolls on. So the only solution really is to form a separate state. A state has real authority in that area, of course. It has authority over all the water, all the timber, all the natural resources, and in fact all the governance in that area. So a Riverina state will give the local people control over the water and other natural resources. That's a really, really big issue.
Definitely. So Dave, part of the process to establish the referendum is, what do we need to do there?
To have the referendum, first of all, you have to have the support. You have to have the public support. I wouldn't hold a referendum unless we're going to win it. We don't hold referendums unless we're going to win them. So what we've got to do first is to make sure we're going to win this referendum.
So we've got to get the members.
So part of that is to form a party, a political party, stand candidates in every election in the Riverina and Northern Victoria. That will put a defined, concrete number of people that support this issue on the ballot. So it won't be just a guess or an estimate about how many people actually support this issue. It will become a definite, defined, distinct number of people that support this issue. Now, Lee, I actually personally think this issue, the formation of a Riverina state, would have at least 10% of the vote right now. Right now.
If people know about it.
And if people know more about it,
they're more educated on it. They will vote.
I think it'll go up to 20%. Maybe even 30%. But I'd say it'd be 10%. I'd say the issue would be 10% right now, and with some and proper promotion and just letting people know the political problems that we do have. I think it'd very quickly go to 20%, maybe even 30%. So that will put a distinct number on it and a huge number in support of this issue.
Yep.
And eventually those numbers and those defined distinct concrete numbers will be used to go to the state government of New South Wales to hold a referendum on this issue. And of course a successful referendum will politely compel the parliaments of New South Wales and Victoria to consent to the formation of the Riverina State.
So that, David, to do that, that's in the, you mentioned earlier in the Constitution, is that right? So
Section, for sure.
So what is that, Section
124 of the Australian Constitution states clearly
that this can be done properly.
Oh, absolutely.
And it can be done by anyone.
Yeah, when Australia was federated in 1901, they provided for the formation of new states in the Australian Constitution.
Yeah, right.
And sections 121 to 124 are the relevant sections, so anyone can view them.
Yep, that's right. So you're going to get a lot of people who are going to say, oh, no, you can't do it, but it's possible to do.
Oh, absolutely. And it will happen too.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yep.
So, just a quick summary there. The party will put a distinct, defined number of support on this issue. Those numbers will be taken to the Parliament of New South Wales and Victoria to hold a referendum, and that successful referendum will be used to compel the Parliaments of New South Wales and Victoria to consent to the formation of the Riverina State.
Follow that.
So now memberships.
Tell me about memberships.
Membership league. Membership is open to anybody in Australia.
In Australia.
You don't have to be in. You don't have to be in the Riverina area of New South Wales or the northern areas of Victoria. No, membership is open to
in Tasmania, and if you're into it, you can vote for it, or you can
become a member of the party.
Right. If you're here in Act Ice, you can become a member, and just it'll work.
You can be in West Australia, Queensland, Tasmania. You can be wherever you want to be, or wherever you happen to be, but you can be a member of the Riverina State Party.
Good stuff. So, Dave, to become a member, ultimately, if I was a layman, tell me how I'm going to become a member.
There's a two-tier level of membership for the party. We have an establishment membership, and the purpose of the establishment membership is to establish the party. It's to get the numbers on the board, to get people signed up.
Don't have to pay any money to become that first member?
Absolutely no cost.
Awesome, that's good.
Absolutely no cost.
That's great.
So the establishment membership is no cost at all. If people want to upgrade to a general membership, they can at a later date.
My next question. So you can put in a little bit of money if you want to, if you back the idea. Obviously, every party needs to have a little bit of finances.
That's right.
And you've done this on your own for so long. So if you want to pay $50 or a couple of hundred, something like that.
General membership entails a financial commitment. And just on that small point, Lee, there have been some very, very generous sponsors of this movement already. It certainly hasn't all come out of my pocket. There's been some very, very generous people.
So there are people
and much appreciated too.
They are supporting it.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
so there is a link below the video. There's a link to a membership form. And what I'd like you to do, and what Lee would like you to do, is to go to that link right now, not tomorrow. Go to that link right now, print it off, fill out the membership form. It's very, very simple, and then scan and email that membership form back to the address that's on the link.
Easy.
Or post it back.
No, it's not hard.
It's very easy.
It's not a huge form to fill out with 1,000 questions or anything. Just as you said to me, just like joining a tennis club.
That's right.
There's nothing, they don't want to know all your personal details or anything like that.
No.
So
it's just the minimum amount of information for the Electoral Commission. They require your name, your address, and your date of birth, and that's really all that's required.
It really is that simple, guys.
It's that simple.
You need to do it. You've got to do it now. Don't say, oh, I'm going to do it next week or when I'm on the line next or something. Just make the effort, because you know that this is the only way this is going to fix the problem that we've got. So it's got to start with everyone out there watching this video. Become a member. Do that straight away. If you can do that, it's going to help the whole thing.
Absolutely.
So that's all we can say.
That's it. Great, Lee.
Good on you,
and
Dave.
Thank you very much for your time, Lee. That's great.
Not a problem at all, mate. Thank you very much. Take care.